Hello, and welcome to Wesley House Family Services. Hello, my name is Aleda Jacobo, and I'm the CEO of Wesley House. At Wesley House, our mission is promoting and enhancing the safety, well-being, and development of children by educating, supporting, and meeting the needs of the families. And we've been doing just that for almost 100 years. Our roots lie in the Methodist Church and what is today United Women in Faith. At the turn of the century, we assisted immigrants, Cuban immigrants, learn the English language and assimilate to their community. Today, Wesley House Family Services is a nationally accredited organization. We are truly 4 non-for-profits in one. Each of our programs can be a standalone program assisting the community and identifying the needs. The community looks to Wesley House Family Services to identify and assist children and families in need, and we stand ready to do that.
The core values of Wesley House are
service,
social justice,
dignity and worth of a person,
importance of human relationships,
integrity,
competence.
Our vision is to develop and encourage a more child-caring community.
Hi, I'm Pamela Lindner, and I've been on the board of Wesley House for about 13 years. And it's been an honor and a privilege because Wesley House has done so much for this community since the early 1900s when the Key West United Methodist Women started helping out the families and the children. And that's how I got started with the United Methodist Church. And it grew on me, and I saw that how much it was helping the community and how much the children do need it.
Wesley House Family Services was founded in the early part of the last century by the Methodist Church as a settlement program for Key West Cuban community. This included a kindergarten to teach English to children who had immigrated with their families from Cuba to ease their transition into public school. Over the years, our organization has continued to grow geographically and in responsibility to meet the multitude of needs in the community.
Hi, I'm Kalila Dawes, the Chief Operating Officer with Wesley House Family Services. I'm going to share with you the many branches of Wesley House programs that we provide to our families. Wesley House is dedicated to protecting children and strengthening families. We have our preschool, the Inez Martin Child Development Center.
In 2005, our Inez Martin Child Care Center began services related to the Florida Voluntary Pre-Kindergarten Program for eligible 4-year-old children.
We are a curriculum-based child care program. Our staff teach. We are not babysitters. We write lesson plans weekly. They have a curriculum that they follow and a theme that ties to that weekly curriculum.
The VPK students at Inez Martin have the opportunity to participate in Waterford Learning. This is a web-based program of 15 minutes a day for 5 days a week, allowing the students to move at a pace that is comfortable for them, familiarizing themselves with the computer mouse and an iPad using an educational-based software program that supports the curriculum of the VPK classroom.
You have a much smaller teacher-to-child ratio, which is important for quality. Your children learn more when the teacher has more time to spend sitting at the table working with your child.
Also, the Inez Martin Child Development Center provides a nutritious breakfast, lunch, and afternoon snack at no charge in compliance with the myplate.gov requirements.
I'm very proud of the kids that have passed through the doors here. You know, we're not the child's first parent, but we're pretty close second. And I believe that.
Our Strengthening Families program offers a variety of prevention services to keep the family together and prevent them from entering the dependency court system. We empower families to identify and reach their desired goals. We collaborate with various community-based providers to address their needs.
My role as police chief, I see these families in their time of crisis when they're most at need
And then as a board member with Wesley House, I get to see all the services that Wesley House provides and how it helps these families through these troubled times and get back on their feet and get back to where they need to be.
Preventions is an opportunity to keep families together and keeping them out of the court system. What preventions does is it allows a family to receive services voluntarily with the hope that they're going to work on whatever got them involved with DCF, and the plan and the goal is to support them and then to remove prevention services and leave them with the services that they need. That could be counseling, that could be getting WIC, could be anything that they need, but we're not staying with them until they meet their mark. They're able to kind of regain their autonomy and their privacy and their ability to say, hey, we're connected with these services, now we can work on how we want to solve our problems. But in this case, our goal is to help them get back on the right track, and they have the tools to stay on the right track once we leave.
The Healthy Families Monroe program promotes positive parent-child relationships for expectant and new families.
Healthy Families is a program that does a lot of great things, but one of the things that it does really well is it focuses on child development. And it also helps parents understand, especially new parents, what to expect being a new mom. We're really committed to our families, and we really get to bond with our families. We really get to see the growth and also see the results of what we're doing with our families. It's a great opportunity, and there's a strong prevention component in that because we get to walk with our families for a long time.
So Healthy Families is a volunteer program that is available for every pregnant mom or parent, or if the child is up to 90 days of life. We provide support. We have support workers who walk the parents through difficult challenges. They teach them about developmental milestones. We also link the families to other services. We help them with WIC, we help them with Medicaid and other stuff that they need to. The family support worker can stay with the family up to 5 years. So it's a very long-term support for the family. And you're a mom or moms out there, you guys know that raising a child is not one person's job. It really takes a village. And Healthy Families Monroe is the village for you here.
The full case management team works with families involved with the dependency system. The case managers identify and assess client and family needs due to allegations of abuse and neglect. Case managers ensure the safety, permanency, and well-being for all children in care. This is not a 9-to-5 job. We have staff available 24/7 to help our families in need. We offer parenting, hands-on guidance to help our parents deal with some of their children's behavior.
Hi, my name is Morgan Smeraldi, and I'm the Nurturing Parenting Coordinator at Wesley House Family Services. I teach parenting to parents who are going to be reunified with their children, and it's basically a curriculum where we talk about the challenges that they may have had in the past and how to work through those in the future. I've had many families who successfully completed parenting and then were reunified with their children, and what I really consider a success is that when they actually started parenting again with actual children instead of just a curriculum, they have come back to ask for additional information, education, and skill building, because it's very different, as we know, to parent flesh and blood children than to read about it in a book.
Foster parents are a vital part of the child welfare system. They provide safety, security, and stability to children who cannot remain with their families. Our foster care licensing coordinator is constantly recruiting families who are able to open their hearts and homes to children in need.
Hi, I'm Megan Burgess. I'm the foster parent coordinator for Wesley House Family Services. As the full case management agency in Monroe County, we are able to license our own foster homes And so we can find various homes in the various communities and can directly support our foster parents when they do have children placed with them, providing them with the best supports, and also keeping the kids in their home communities and closer to their families for visitation and community activities and groups that they might be involved in. So we work very hard to match children with people who can provide the best care for them, as well as keeping them in their communities. We always need foster parents. We're always have a rolling recruiting. Always happy to talk to people on the phone about questions they might have about their personal situations. But we can always work with people, let you know when we have classes that are upcoming, but we're always recruiting for foster parents throughout the Keys.
Hi, my name is Brenda, and I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I grew up in the foster care system, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. We've been a foster parents now for about 2.5 years and are very grateful that we have been able to participate in this program. As a foster kid, it's very fulfilling for me to be able to help these kids have better lives and move forward and help them grow into good adults. I'm not just helping the kids, we're also helping the parents, because when they go into the foster care system, Wesley House helps the parents go through programs of learning how to be better parents, of helping get them off of drugs and alcohol, getting them through anger management, whatever it is that they need to do. Wesley House helps them work through that program. The main goal is to help these children reunify with their parents.
Reunification is normally the primary goal for children that have been removed from their parents. Our parenting program provides hands-on guidance to strengthen their skills. If reunification cannot be achieved, we work to identify a forever family that will lead to adoption for our children.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Betterman. I'm the adoption specialist for Wesley House Family Services. My role in the agency is to help children who have come into the dependency system and need their forever home. So I help them find the homes where they're going to get to stay and be loved and cared for and supported. Now they are adopted mostly by relatives. And so we have grandparents, aunts, uncles, all stepping forward to take care of these family members. And then we also have a lot of foster parents who adopt, so the children, when they're removed, are placed into foster care. And so the foster parents have established very good relationships with these children, and so they decide that, okay, we're going to make sure you stay and have a forever home with us. And then the third option is so for children who are living in supportive foster homes, but those foster parents only want to be foster parents. So then we have to do something called recruitment. And so we write up information about the child. We look for families who might be a potential match. So we read a lot of home studies. We interview the families. We talk to them about the child. We make sure it's a good fit. And then we're able to introduce the child to the family and slowly work our way into an actual family unit. It takes a while, but those are my favorite. This past year we had a young man who had been in the system for years, and we finally therapeutically got him into a place where he's ready to find a home. And within 9 months later, he was adopted, and it was incredible. So it's one of my favorite things to do, is actually look and then find the right family for these kids. And I genuinely love my job. I'm an adoptive parent myself. I have 3 adopted children, and all from foster care. And so it's very near and dear to my heart to help these children who, through no fault of their own, have ended up in situations that have hurt them in various ways, and to help them find the people that are always going to be there for them, that are going to help them through the hard times, the good times, help them have good times, and even acknowledge their past. We have so many families now that build relationships with birth families, and so to me, I've always been a person where you build the love, and that's what adoption is to me, is helping children build the love. Acknowledge where they're from, keep those connections, keep that in their heart, but then add to that so that they can be safe.
In our independent living program, our caregivers work with our youth to equip them with the life skills that they need as they transition into adulthood. We have a trainer that maintains current knowledge of issues, trends, and development relevant to child welfare practices and keeps our staff up to date. My personal feelings towards child welfare and working in the system of care is those who know better do better. So with our families, when they come in initially and we see where they are and we work with them to strengthen them to where they can be, that's a beautiful thing because all children want to be with their parents. That's why I like reunification. We have a great team of dedicated professionals who go above and beyond in working with our clients to help them meet their needs. And we have a strong community of other providers who are able to help us in assisting these families.
Wesley House is one of only 1,300 social service organizations accredited by the prestigious International Council on Accreditation.
I'm very proud of Wesley House Family Services. The staff that works here is very committed to the children and families that we serve. We've had situations where after families have been reunified, children still come back and the families come back to say hello and thank us for what we've done for them. And that just makes our job so much easier. Wesley House Family Services is very thankful and fortunate for our community partners and the community at large for their support. Their support is what makes this possible.